So if you get a little bit behind in your grooming and it turns out that your dog, you go over your dog, and it turns out he's got some mats, quick and easy way to get the mats out is a mat breaker. Lots of different companies make them. They make them in different sizes. You want to use one that's going to be most comfortable for your hand. This is a right-handed one. Actually, I'm left-handed. I very infrequently have found left-handed tools, which is fine because I've gotten used to grooming with my right hand. You place your thumb right here, and you can see that these are blades. This one has eight blades, or 9 blades, and they're very sharp. Okay, let me just show you an example here. If I take some of this undercoat here, very, very sharp blades. You want to keep this away from yourself and kids. It cuts right through the hair. Okay, so you actually would slide it under, say this was a mat on the dog. You would slide it under the hair, and then you saw it through the mat. And it just cuts right through the mat. So you've got to be very careful working with this tool. This is not something you would want to use if you were planning on showing your dog, because this is indiscriminate. You're working it through a mat, and you're slicing right through it. It's going to be cutting the overcoat, the length, the coat that you want to keep, as well as the undercoated matting undercoat. So this is not a tool you want to use if you're planning on showing your dog. However, if your dog's coat gets ahead of you and they're very matted and you need to work through it, then go ahead and use this. Again, be very careful when you're running it through your dog. You want to lay the flat side, the smooth side, against the dog's coat. And then if this were our mat, we would saw it through, holding the base. I'm not going to do it on his coat because I don't want to cut his coat. But this is a good tool to use if you don't care about cutting some of your length off. Very handy. You just want to be very careful when you use it because this is very sharp. In fact, most of them come with a little case, and I would keep it in the case if you're going to be putting it in your grooming box so you don't grab in there and cut yourself when you're pulling it out.